Here's our ingredients for our creamy black bean stew. Our star ingredient is our Philadelphia cooking cream, and we're using original this week, which is by far one of the most flexible ingredients in this whole recipe. Salt and pepper, an onion chopped, garlic, I use 3 cloves, but you can adjust to what you like, 1 package of taco seasoning, olive oil, 3 cans of black beans, and I'm going to drain these later, about 3 slices of bacon. This is 12 ounces of kielbasa. It's fully cooked. It's one of my favorite cooking meats. I just love this. I would even use up to a pound of this if it was on sale or had a good price on it at the grocery store. And we have our beef stock. Okay, let's get started because this is going to be one of the most versatile meals and double duty meals that you'll make. Hi, I'm Stephanie Pope, and I'm here to show you my creamy black bean stew. Now, I'm great, or I really try to find versatile ways in the kitchen, pulling double duty items with my gadgets or with ingredients. And let me tell you, this original is by far most versatile ingredient I've ever had to deal with. And I love it, and I can't wait until it's in grocery stores all over because I'm gonna buy a lot of this ingredient. So I'm telling you right now how to do double duty with your onion. Do less work and more in the pot. So for really even cooking and really even cuts, this is how I do it. So again, I had my whole onion. I cut it both ends off. So always remember, you want to cut and always cut from then on where your cuts have been. So then I'm going to cut again where this one is. So then I have 2 halves. Then I'm going to cut again where I've cut before. And so I kind of do this method here, and then I can hold down with my pointer here and then pull my knife up. And it's kind of a fluid movement I've kind of got down now as I've chopped about, you know, a million onions it seems like. Then I turn and I just run my knife through, and as I cut, I'm going with the little lines in the onions, and then I kind of fold it over and I cut the rest. So now, instead of having all these different sizes, I have uniform cuts, and they're all about the same size. So this is how to do it like a double duty with your onion. My pot's ready to go. It's really hot. You can tell by when the olive oil, when you tip the pot, it's starting to bead a little bit. And you don't want it any more than that. So drop your kielbasa in, and like I said, I did it on kind of a bias cut so it looks kind of fancy. It also creates more browning surface for when you brown it. Because my kielbasa is really brown, and you can really smell when this stuff is done. So pull this out onto a plate, and you know, it's going to give off some oils on the plate. If you don't want that extra fat, you can probably strain it on a towel at this point, but I kind of want the fat, so I'm going to just leave it straight on a plate. I have my bacon. There is some fat in here. Go ahead and leave that there. That's for the bacon. The bacon will have more fat as well, and we're going to add our onions. Double duty. I hate cutting bacon with a knife because of all of the fat and tendons that kind of are in here. So go along with the cut, how they're sliced, and start at one side and just give a snip. With just a wooden spoon, it's kind of just break them all up. And you'll see that just by doing this movement, it'll break it all up inside. So now we're going to add our onions that we already nicely chopped up, and they're all uniform, so they're all going to cook at the same time for us, which is huge for weeknight meals. You want it fast and you want it now, right? So this is going to be great for that. Then another double duty tool is the microplaner. I only zest my garlic now, but be sure to swipe the front half and then get all the back because it likes to hide, and give it a good tap. All right, so give this a good stir. We're not going to season it with salt and pepper yet. The salt's going to extract the water and all the liquid from these products, and I don't want that yet. So I just need this to cook for about 5 minutes. It's been about 5 or so minutes. My bacon's really brown and crispy, and my onions are soft but some have a little bit of brown to them, which will be really nice flavor later on for our stew. So now this is a thickening agent. Our Philadelphia is going to act as our creamy agent, but this we need to add as a little thickener. So put about 2 tablespoons of flour and sprinkle this around, and then you're going to really incorporate it and stir it so it coats everything really well. This is going to adhere to all the grease that's from the bacon, the kielbasa originally, and then we want it to cook down because we don't want any flour tasting in our food. It's been about a minute. All my flour is really cooked through, and you know, I'm using a non-stick pot, and there's a little bit of drippings on the bottom, so we're going to use the rest of our ingredients to help pick up those flavors at the bottom. So go ahead, add all your kielbasa, and see, I have a little bit of grease, and you know, I kind of want that. Then we're going to add our drained beans, and when I say drained, I kind of just did the loose liquid, and I kept the rest because that's actually going to do a great job of thickening our stew without adding more flour than we did. All right, all of our beans are in. Give it a good stir. So with that little bit of liquid from the beans, you can use to scrape, but now we're gonna add our chicken stock. I'm sorry, our beef stock. And if you want to not use beef, if you have chicken on hand, use that as well. That is fine. So that was about 2 cans. And then I'm gonna season now with my taco seasoning. Just throw it all in there. Then we're gonna add just some salt and pepper. So now all you're gonna do is bring this up to a boil and then simmer until it thickens. This has been cooking, or simmering rather, for about 5 to 10 minutes, closer to the 10-minute mark. Now if you can see that steam, that's for my rice cooker, and my rice is almost done. And right before your rice or whatever you're serving this with is almost done, take our Philadelphia cooking cream original, because we don't want to add any more flavor. We have all those double duty, like the taco seasoning, the bacon, the garlic, and the onion, all doing great flavor. So all we need is this original, and it's so soft. You know, it's not going to take any time. That's why I only gave this about a couple minutes to really incorporate into the stew, because it doesn't need any longer because it's so fast acting. It's that versatile product. So go ahead and spoon this in, the whole tub, and then you're going to give it a really good stir, and it's going to be really rich and creamy looking. And this is all thanks to our Philadelphia cream cheese cooking cream original. You know, it always comes down to the basics, and why change a really good thing? And this is the original one. So now let's taste. I mean, do you see? Look at the drips. Do you see? They don't run. It's creamy. It's luxurious. And I can smell the creaminess, if that's even possible. I smell the creaminess. So I want a little bit. I got onions. I got a little bit of black beans, and I've got my, you know, I just used salt and pepper and a little olive oil on my rice. It's going to be so hot, but it's going to be so good. I'm telling you. I'd like to dive right into that pot and just head first. I originally, you know, it's the creaminess of it. I'm just going to keep eating it in front of you because I can't stop. Philadelphia has an amazing product, and when it comes out on the market, which it's coming soon, guys, it really is, I hope that you too purchase some of this cooking cream, because like I was telling you, like all of the tools I used as double duty, ingredients I used as double duty, this is by far one of the best double duty products out there, and Philadelphia is on your side, and they've got all the flavors, not just original. They've got savory garlic, Santa Fe, which I can't wait to use next week. It's just a Mexican fiesta in a jar. And then they have the Italian herb, and man, oh man, they're just so good. And I hope you give Philadelphia cooking cream a try, as well as my creamy black bean stew, and have a great day.